Hello, BC fans, here with a blast from the past. That's right, it's Rich Gunnell, one of the all-time great wide receivers for Boston College. Graduated in '09, but now he's part of BC football future as a grad assistant on offense. Welcome back to the BC family. What's it been like for you?
Oh, it's been great. It's definitely good to get back to my old stomping grounds and helping out with the team again. And I love these guys. This is where I belong. So I'm just glad to be back.
Tell me what your daily responsibilities or duties are as a grad assistant.
Now I help out with filling out the scripts for practices and break down film day in and day out of our next opponents, just so we're prepared. And we try to stay ahead, me and the other offensive GA, just so we're never behind and trying to catch up.
What about advice that you get? I mean, you obviously have a background as a great wide receiver, so when you look at somebody like Alex Amadon or Spiffy Evans or something, what kind of advice do you give to them?
Well, these guys, they're definitely great athletes, obviously, and I just try to show them little things, whether it's on film or what defenses like to do, so they can play even faster than what they do now. I mean, when I played, I was never the fastest, so I tried to figure, if I know what the defense is doing, I can expose them in that way. So I just try to help them out in that aspect.
But Spiffy Evans specifically said that you have taken him under your wing. So I'm sure you you're not much older than these guys, so right. I'm sure you kind of can still, exchange words and conversations with the guys. What do you say to somebody like Spiffy Evans when he takes that punt return and scores for a touchdown, taking you away from the title from you, who had it since 2009?
I was probably more excited than him. I see a lot of potential in Spiff, and it's just great to see him shine when he does. And I just want to make sure that he continues to do that and just gain confidence in himself, because he's still a sophomore, like you said. So I love seeing him make that play. I love seeing him coming into his zone, just trying to help him out in every way I can.
But weren't you like, okay, that was mine, I had that, I've held that since 2009?
No, I've never been that guy.
Oh, that's so good of you, that's so nice. But Spiffy was kind of said, he came over and he was like, yeah. How has BC football changed since when you graduated in 2009?
I mean, I don't think it's changed much. I mean, it's still the same guys. They always say it's the same faces, just different names on the back of the jersey, Same character guys. I'm just seeing it growing. And now being back, just like I said, it's seeing the same people, but not really the same people,
right.
if you can get my drift. But it's been great being back and just seeing where the program's going, just trying to get back on that winning edge. So.
What do you think when you see the new stadium? How about the brick and everything? Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I like it. It definitely reminds me of a lot of schools that around the nation that have it. So I think it brings a nice little college atmosphere to it with the brick around it. So it's been great.
You're now traveling with the team in a different way. So what's it like for you now, traveling with the team, not being a player, but right. being on the coaching staff? How different is that, traveling and stuff?
Now I'm preparing to help out 11 other guys on the field as opposed to preparing just for myself to play, you know what I mean? Now, that's what I've noticed as a coach, that you're preparing to put 11 people in the best position as opposed to just yourself. So it's been different for me. I got to stay a little more calm than usual, because when I was a player, I was always amped and I was just ready to go. Now I can't do anything. All I can do is watch and just hope they do the right thing. So.
All right, well, I have to look at these numbers because they're incredible. You left quite a legacy here. 181 receptions for a school record, 2,459 yards, 18 touchdowns. How much do you miss playing?
Every day. Every day I look at these guys and I always tell them, like, they have this great opportunity to play this game. And just watching myself, I always tell them when they see me, like, I don't have that opportunity anymore. I'm done playing football, and I wish I could be in their shoes. And I let them know that every chance I get, especially when it's game day, because they have that great opportunity to go out and do what they love to do. Because it was what I love to do, and I wish I could play.
You had that little practice squad with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
So you were on that, their practice squad. How much different was that than college ball when you were there with that time?
It's strictly business, just like you see on the Hard Knocks that they have when they show teams. That's exactly what goes on. And guys are there fighting for their lives. They're fighting to put food on the table for their families. So every day is a grind. I mean, in college it's a grind, but just a different type of grind, because now they're worrying about a paycheck as opposed to just playing football.
Some of your former teammates are in the NFL. You keep in touch with any of those guys?
I try to. I've talked to BJ a few times, Robert Francois. Talked to Luke not too long ago. I think it was during his third preseason game. But I try to keep in touch with those guys. I know they're busy. Their schedules are hectic also. So when I do get a chance, my best friend from high school that went to Rutgers, that's now down in Tampa, Taekwon Underwood.
Oh, okay.
I keep in touch with him the most.
Oh, very. Of course, you were Matt Ryan's favorite target. Why don't you keep in touch with him? He
Hey,
was playing Luke Kuechly.
Beats me. I mean, he changed his number once he got up there, but I mean,
like 5 times.
But I saw Matt. We actually played them in a preseason game when I was with Kansas City. I saw Matt. And nothing's changed with Matt. He's still the same guy. He's awesome. So.
Yeah, he's just a very wanted man. Everybody wants a little piece of Matt Ryan now that he's a multimillionaire. Well, obviously you were a very good leader when you were here. Voted the first time a wide receiver was voted captain since 1990 when you were voted in. What were your thoughts on that when they voted you as captain?
It was great being voted. It just showed what my teammates thought of me and how they perceived me, and I still get that kind of respect now that I'm back. Also, even guys that I didn't even play with or don't even really know that well, the younger guys, they still look at me in that way. So I always just try to help out in any way I can. I always care about my teammates. So maybe that was why I got voted, because I was a very personable person. I always try to make sure I had different relationships with different guys on the teams and make sure they knew where I stand with them. They knew where they stood with me. So
let's just talk about the team for a minute. They're 1-3. The record could definitely be a lot better than it is, and I think they're talented more. What are your thoughts on the team going forward?
I think, like you said, we've been making strides every week, and it's great to see that. I think it's just the confidence. It's always hard getting that first one. We got that first one against Maine. It was great. Now we're just trying to get that second one. It's hard winning games. I mean, back when I was playing, we were winning 3, 4, 5 games in a row. Those were hard. So, I think once we get it rolling, I think it will happen in the same way. And like I said, the team's been making strides, so I can see it happening. You
were part of the last team that actually won a bowl game here in West College against Michigan State with Matt Ryan. Obviously last year was not a very good record. You weren't here then, but getting back to those days, how difficult is that going to be for this program?
I don't think it'd be too difficult. I think you can start to see some leaders emerge, and I think they just need to get the rest of the team on their back and carry it that way. I mean, when I was a sophomore then and Matt was a senior, like, he was that guy. Him, guys like Cheryl, guys like that, we got on their backs and they led us to the promised land. So.
What are your thoughts on the gold jerseys?
I liked them. I liked them a lot, and I like it with the red pants. I mean, it's exciting that stuff like that is happening here. I mean, back when I played, it was strictly this.
Yeah, Coach O'Brien, probably then when you first started, right?
Which nothing's wrong with that, but
no, which is good. I kind of like the militant approach a little bit, but it worked.
Right.
It worked, right?
Right, it gets guys excited to play. So.
All right, well, we're all very happy that Rich Gunnell is back here with the BC family, and hopefully he can take these guys to the promised land.
Definitely. I'm trying to do my best.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.